Nah, I'm like 3 seconds away from calling the police because you show up at my job and you make things awkward there. And then you have the audacity to follow me home like a creep. And then I'm walking into the house and you push your way in. Like that's breaking and entering technically. If you hate that I'm in your house so bad and it's such a big deal, then why am I in your house right now? Because what am I going to do? I'm going to push you to the ground and then you're going to call the police on me? I know you. First of all, when was the last time that I ever called the police on you? Never. So I don't know where you're getting that from, but I've never called the police on you once. Second of all, how did I make it awkward for you at work? I came in and asked you to do something that was in your job description. Why is that awkward? How'd you make it awkward for me? I don't know. First of all, I don't know how you found out I worked there. Okay, I didn't post it online or anything like that. So the fact that you're like creeping me like that after our last conversation is completely out of bounds. It's completely crossing the line. But second of all, you don't think I'm going to feel a little awkward? You requesting that I pierce your nip? What? How do you even know that I had that capability to do that in the job? So that's how much you're stalking me, that you know what certificates I got, you know what I can do at my job. You think I want to do that to you? You think I want to see that? And then I have to turn you down and cause a problem. Frankly, Joey, you were the one that made it awkward. Aren't you supposed to be a professional and you're supposed to just be able to do that to anyone? Why is it different because we dated? It's a piercing. Melissa, be real. You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. You don't think that I'm going to be uncomfortable piercing you like that when I'm committed to Miranda? Like you're trying to cause problems. You weren't even going to go through with it. All right, well, speaking of comfort, I felt more comfortable having someone I know do it. It's something that I wanted to get done, and I know you think I want a stranger to pierce that area? Like, I came to you out of like respect. Oh, don't give me that. Don't give me. I'm the only one in town that you're comfortable. No, you just wanted another excuse to talk to me, and I need you to get out of my house. You know, I don't want you in my life. It's so ironic how you don't want me in your life, yet I saved it. Yeah, I was the one that talked you down off of a ledge, metaphorically. And I get nothing for it. See, I knew you were going to hold this over me. I knew that you stopping me from making that mistake, you were just going to act like I owed you some big favor or something, but I don't. I was nice to you, polite to you, I thanked you, but that's it, Melissa, we're done. I have a whole new career, I have goals in my life, and you're not part of them. And the fact that you're standing in my house, it's kind of scary. Very hurtful, and it's funny, why do you treat me like I'm some stranger? Like, why are you so fearful that I'm in your house? You're a full-grown man. I'm here to talk to you, nothing else. Why are you so threatened by my presence? I was the one that helped you. I stopped you from ruining your entire life. You treat me like I'm some stranger on the street, lying in a ditch. I don't know what you're capable of. You know, you were in prison a lot longer than me. You're in multiple programs, right? And all that. I don't know what level of stability you have in your head. I should call the police. And I'm going to have to if you're not going to leave. Joey, I don't want to leave. Because I feel like we never talk about things the right way. And I feel like you beat around the bush with things, but I want to be with you, and I want us to have like another chance. And I feel like the universe has separated you from Miranda, even though you're on your best behavior. I feel like you're separated from Miranda for a reason, for you to try things out with me so we could pick up where we left off. I'm different, you're different. We can make this work in a nice, non-toxic way this time. Like, why can't you just give it a shot? You're making me sound so desperate. Melissa, I'm going to try to talk to you like a human being right now, a civil human being. It's nice to know someone cares about me like that, that I have someone in the world that's like obsessed with me, as much as I'm obsessed with Miranda. But what we had, you have to understand that there was a big portion of me that was with you to make Miranda jealous, the same way you were with Santo to make me jealous. I'm past that. I'm sober. I have a career that I'm working towards. I'm on good standing with my son. Miranda doesn't hate my guts. It's not where I want it to be, but I think she respects me to an extent. There's no custody problems or nothing like that right now. I just want to stay on the straight and narrow and do the right thing. And Melissa, what you need to do is go find someone that makes you feel the same way you feel about me, if that makes any sense. Or do what I do. Do what Miranda has done. Do what my sister Gabby has done her whole life. Focus on you. Get a career. You don't need a baby daddy, okay? You don't need a baby daddy in your headline, in your story headline, right? So please, just get over me, and get under yourself. Does that make sense? I think that's the last piece of your puzzle that you're missing. You're still trying to fill a hole with me. Nah, that's not how it works. We can't be filling our holes with you know what I mean. You acknowledge that I truly do love you, though. So I don't understand why you still look at me like I'm a threat, and why I can't just be in your life, and why can't I just be in your orbit so that maybe something happens accidentally or something instead of cutting me off. I take a lot of credit for your advances and your progress in your life right now. Because the type of love that you had for me, Melissa, and I'm being serious with you, it's not a healthy love. Okay, it's not normal. And I think, I don't know why you're still obsessing over me after we've been apart for so long, but you still need to find someone or something to replace me, because I'm done with you. Please leave my house. Please. Don't make me call the police. Don't make this into a thing. And don't come back into the shop thinking that I'm gonna pierce whatever. I'm not your piercer. Don't make me uncomfortable like that. Don't put me in a position where I have to tell Miranda that I saw you without a shirt or something. I don't want to do that. If you care about me, listen to me. Please respect me and do, if you want to see me happy, right? I'll leave. Just like you left Miranda, but that doesn't mean that I don't love you. And I'm not going to wait, and that I won't be in your orbit somehow. Because I know in my heart that it's supposed to be us, not you and Miranda. And you're going to see, when she doesn't take you back and you're waiting and waiting and waiting till you have more gray hairs in your beard, that you should be with me. I'm not getting any younger. You know that you want a child, I want a child, we wanted a happy life. You wanted that at one point. Whether you want to say that it was to make Miranda jealous or something, no. I know what you really wanted. We got close. And we will get close again. Well, congratulations on the closed family court case. That's really great to hear. It's nice to know that even though you're restricting my son from seeing his son, there's no one from family court breathing down your neck anymore. We can all just live life. Thank you for the congratulations, but I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm restricting him. This isn't, to me, a permanent, forever thing. I just am figuring things out. Joey asked you if you wanted him around Junior right now, and you told him no. You said you did not want him in the picture, so it is restricting him. No? Alright. I guess, yeah. Yeah, I guess that is the situation. And he's been very agreeable, has he not? He's done everything that you've wanted, correct? He has been agreeable. He has. He's done everything that I've asked him to do, and he's caused me no problems. But I have also admitted that it's me, you know? I have my trust issues. Okay. I just wanted to make sure you were aware. That's actually not why I wanted to talk to you today. Okay, what did you want to talk to me about then? I actually wanted to talk to you about my daughter Gabby, since you both are best friends. Oh, I'm assuming it's about her having her wedding 2 weeks from now, so quick? Yes. How do you feel about that, being that you're so close to her? She just started dating this girl. After, from what I know, she's only dating men in the last couple years. And now she is gonna get married to her in 13 days. Thoughts? At first it came off as really unorthodox to me. I would personally never throw a wedding so fast after not knowing someone for so little time. And I was also frankly bummed out that she's marrying Joey's ex-girlfriend, which is awkward for me, I guess, a little bit. But she knows that too. But on the flip side of it, I know that Gabby is different, has her outlook on things in a very different way. Nothing about her is the ordinary. She likes to do things, you know, on a whole different path. So, as her friend and former sister-in-law, I support her. I guess I expected you to say something like that. When you got your divorce from Joey, it wasn't fun, right? It didn't feel good on the inside, right? Even if you wanted to be divorced and you didn't want to be married to him anymore, didn't it feel a little icky? I can admit that, yeah. No matter who you're divorcing, going through a divorce is not a pleasant thing to do, for me at least. Even if you desire that divorce, it's still strange, for sure. And that's what I'm worried about with her. I don't want her making a mistake. I've been there, you've been there. It's not fun to get a divorce, even if you look at marriage differently from a lot of other people. I know it's easier said than done, and you're her mom, so you have your own outlook on it. And I don't know how I would feel if Junior or Charlotte met someone and then within a matter of weeks we're marrying them. So all I can say is, from my standpoint, maybe don't go into it thinking that it's going to automatically lead to divorce. And maybe trust in the fact that Gabby knows what she's doing and she actually loves someone. Do you think that it's possible to love someone in a matter of weeks and start a life with them and have that commitment of marriage? Well, I mean, I did fall in love with Brian really fast, and then we had a baby together. So I do think there are those stories, you know. I know another guy named Joe. I work with him, and he met his now wife, Amanda, back in 2016. He met her in September. He proposed to her in December, and then got married 2 years later, and they are still together years later. It's now what, 2025? So those things happen. Okay, guess it's just me then. I wanted to ask you if you could just maybe try to talk her out of it. Okay, maybe talk her out of it's not the right phrase, but you know what I mean. Try to gauge if she's actually serious about this, because she's not going to listen to me. And Nanny Agatha seems to trust Gabby's decisions with whatever. I know she listens to you. I can try to bring it up to her, but it's not my place to slap an opinion on her situation. But I will try. I would appreciate it if you did. I just don't want her ruining her life. That's all. I care about her as a mother. It's not me being... You see, if I said something, it would be pushy. It would be crossing the line, and I don't want to come off that way with her. I'm super thrilled that we're all kind of like filled with less drama in our lives, and we're on like a happier track. Me with my case closed and you getting married. I'm very happy for you, but I'm also, I guess like everyone, just a little concerned that it's moving a little fast, and I want to make sure you're okay with everything. I understand everyone's concern and disbelief at the pace that I'm going, but you know these types of things, it's hard to explain. When you have stumbled upon your best friend, everything makes sense to you, and suddenly nothing makes sense to anyone else. But trust me, I know what I'm doing. Okay, I believe you. I just know from my experience in therapy, and I know you've been in therapy a lot, but trauma can often lead you to make quick decisions sometimes, or emotional ones, and you don't think that this girl is like triggering something in you that's making you move like faster or something. And I only say that because Joey has pressed those buttons with me over the years where I don't even realize it, but he has that spark of something that makes me feel super comfortable with him, ignoring every other like red light that I should be listening to. And I'm not saying Chelsea has like red flags or red lights or anything, but do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, no, I thought about that a lot. And when I'm with her and we're moving fast, I question whether or not is this coming from a place of like neediness or trauma or not wanting to be alone or something. Even after we said I love you to one another, I questioned it, and I questioned whether or not I meant it, and I knew that I did. So there are just those little things that I can't explain that make sense again to me, but to nobody else. But I do love her, and we just want to be married already, if that makes any sense. Why wait 2 years, and we could do it now. We know, Alright, I'm not going to continue. I also want you to be the maid of honor. Wait, what? Like, you want me to be? Yes. I want you to be my maid of honor. Even though it's a small wedding, I still want you to do that and have that significance. No, I don't care what size the wedding is or anything. That means so much to me. I've never been a bridesmaid. Thank you. I'm sorry that it means so much to me. It just does. Yeah, and also, like, I know that when we have children, the firstborn, Chelsea's gonna she already has her godmother picked, so you definitely need to be my maid of honor. Well, wait, so you guys want to have children? You would have to do, like, IVF, I guess, right? Yeah. I know that's crazy, too, given my stance on children. But it's like when you find that person that shares everything that you feel and what you've been looking for, and you start imagining your life with them, you know what it is. I don't know, she changed that for me too. Well, I'm genuinely, like, thoroughly 100% happy for you. Truly. I don't know, talking to you today, like, my doubts are gone. I trust you. I just think maybe your mom needs a little bit more reassurance. If I know her well, maybe let her throw a party or something for you, or maybe get her involved with the wedding. I know. I just fear getting her involved with an event like that. You know how moms can be. Yeah, I get that. Trust me.
So I thank you for closing Miranda's family court case. I'm really grateful for that. I don't like to see her suffer. She knows you helped, and unfortunately she still feels the way that she feels about you and the rest of the family, and she doesn't want Charlotte around you guys. If she's still holding a petty and useless grudge against our family and doesn't want her daughter around us, I know how loyal you are to her, so why did you bring Charlotte here in my home if you know it'll upset Miranda? Well, because I was thinking about what you said, and I am her father, and I do have a say with things, and you guys are my family, and I want everyone to get along. You can't get along with people if you're not communicating with them, and you're not bridging a gap between family. And I think that eventually Miranda will come around to you guys. It just might take time. But bringing her here without that communication, it's definitely going to cause problems for you, and it's not going to keep the peace. There's really no harm in bringing her around you guys, Because I'm holding her. I'm in control. Miranda needs to see that. But also, like you pointed out, there have been plenty of instances where I didn't want her around certain people, and I didn't have a say. So, I think you guys are a lot less dangerous than her ex-husband, but I still don't understand why you're so suddenly gung-ho about being in her life. That's the part that I'm skeptical of. Because I told you, I want everyone to be one big happy family. And I want to do what God wants us to do. And that's be there for your daughter. That's what family is about. But I also know she's a benefit to the church. But more importantly, she's a benefit to the church. It's people who attend. You know, many people refer to her as a miracle baby right now. All they do is ask about her. People have donated to the church in her name. I don't want to pimp her out for your mega church. Even if I think that the church itself and the people there have good intentions, I don't want to use her that way. And I don't get why people, okay, fine. She was kidnapped and she was found and she survived. How does that make her a miracle baby? I just think it was all, I don't know. It's when I say that they think of her as a miracle baby, it's much more than that, you know. They see her as possibly like a prophet or an entity that may have some healing abilities just through being connected in the environment. Healing abilities? Look, I can call her a miracle baby for what she survived, yes, but we're not going down that route that she is some specimen that can cure alopecia. Okay, we're not. Are you the one that's getting on stage in between sermons and talking about her in that light that she solved your stomach flu or something? Because you're not to talk about her like that. No, hand on heart. It's not me saying it to people. It's not me twisting the narrative to benefit our church. No, people have brought it to me. And it's not just because she was kidnapped. They actually pointed something out to me that I did not realize. And I'm blown away myself. Remember how we all used to joke how there were no girls in our family in the last decade? Yeah. Everyone who's had a baby has had a boy. It's weird. One of your third uncles, Jamie, someone who attends church regularly, fascinated with history, fascinated with the Bible's history, pointed something out to me the other day when thinking about Charlotte. He did this ancestry thing and then confirmed it with some building with all the records, the birth records and census information. Our family has not had a girl born in it since 1890. Charlotte is technically the first girl born in over 100 years in our family. You're telling me she's not a miracle baby? You're telling me we shouldn't bring her to the church and have people pray for her and this is a miracle. I was wrong about her. She's a miracle. As cool a fact as that is, and as awesome as it is that she's the first girl in our family for however long, I'm not having you parade her around the church like she is some sort of meteorite from the sky that's made of a different... Get it out of your head. I'm not looking to use her as some sort of mascot for our church. I just believe in her. You know, I believe she was sent to us for a reason, and it was my own shortcomings for not seeing that. Do you know, $9,000 has been raised just under her name alone for our church, for the kidnapping, and people donating just because of what she's been through. Really?
Yeah.
And they don't even know that she's the firstborn in our family since 1890. Just think about when we tell them that. She's definitely blessed in some way for her to come back from the kidnapping. If we raise her with the church, raise her with, what does that even mean? What are you gonna set a room up? Right by the, Brian. Don't be small-minded, all right? And nothing I say here today is me pushing it on you. I just want you to realize who you're holding. I do realize who I'm holding. Holding Charlotte Montgomery. She's my daughter, my everything. And if you want her to make an appearance at your church or sit at the same table with you at Thanksgiving, then you have a lot of work to do to gain my trust. Just because I brought her here today, against Miranda's wishes, does not mean that we are hunky-dory. She's not going to be a mascot. She's not going to be some symbol so that your church can have more donations. That's left up to me. Can I hold her?